Hello video production students. It is week 9, May 18th. We are in Canvas. I'm going to go over how to download the media we need for this week and next week's action scene editing. So I'm in Canvas. By the time you see this, there should be a YouTube link here, which is what I'm recording right now. In addition, you're going to click on this link, which is going to take you to one of the training sessions in Adobe Premiere. We're going to talk a little bit about creating this action scene. This is their version of what they did with the footage. You're going to create your own version of that, but you need the footage to start. This is going to take you a little bit of time, so if you can plug your computer in via Ethernet or do it when your brother's not watching videos or something, you're going to click on this and get files, and it's going to start downloading those files. When you click on that, it's going to say okay, downloading. All right, it's going to take you some time to do this. I already did this, so don't think that mine just happened real quickly. I already did a preview of this. If we go to File Explorer and you go to your downloads, you should see arranging clips into a sequence. If we expand that, and you can see that I did this a little bit earlier. So what I want to do next is I want, in my local video production folder, I want to create a new folder that says Dairy Action Scene, right? Because we want to keep our stuff organized. I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to drag it right in there, and then I'm going to right click and open with Windows Explorer, and okay, after you open with Windows Explorer, you're going to take that folder and again drag it into the action scene folder. So now notice it's going to be copying all those guys in there, and they should be extracted now. All right, if we look in there, we should see two things now. We've got the extracted version and the zipped version. The zipped version, you can delete it. Don't need that anymore. Save some space on your computer. This should have all of the footage. All right, and it should have all of the, whoop, I guess we got to put our own music in there. So it's got these items. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what they've given us for a final. Okay, you can see that they've given us a full version of what this could look like. My hope is that you're not going to do this. You're gonna go in and open up. You're going to open up the version that is ready for you to edit. All right, so notice they gave you two. There's a final and a start, how to get started. So what I want you to do, this is just a message that says this is an older version. All right, so now it doesn't look a whole lot different from the final version, so I'm not really sure what the intent was. We got to review the lesson, but let me point out something for you here. So if you go in the assembly mode here, it launches this window, and what they've done for you, which is really nice, is that they've organized the shots. This would be like your storyboard, you know, scene 1, scene 2, and in some cases there's only one camera. In other cases there's multiple cameras that were shooting the same scene simultaneously. And if you look over here, I've brought my playhead over here. You can see that there are 3 video tracks stacked on top of each other, and obviously the one on top is the one that you see. So right now what we're looking at is this camera scene right here. If I turn that off, you can see that that same scene was filled with another camera here. If I turn that one off, you can look at another camera, all right, and obviously you know, these are just stacked up, and we're playing these on top of each other so to get the look we're going for. There's a lot of different takes on this. There's what I'm hoping you will do is experiment with the footage, study the footage, and see if there's a different way that you want to tell this story. There's also currently no soundtrack, and every action movie has got some high intensity music playing in the background to kind of get your blood going. So what I'd like you to do is see if we can find some good action soundtrack to go with it. We can experiment with adjusting the audio a little bit by watching those videos as well, and hopefully you can come up with your own good version of this scene.